So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I got all DBs. Just strap up. Nigga try to run with Patrick Mahomes. You got me fucked up. That's why I put a spot on his stupid ass.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Thank you,
Oh,
he dropped it?
Disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Wow.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And now look at this.
He fumbled. Go out of bed. Oh, my God, bro. Why are they cheating, bro? They keep cheating. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Go get that shit again. Make a fucking play. What the fuck they cheating for like this for?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Got it right back, dumbass bitch.
Third time here in this half,
this one's a pick 6. Fuck wrong with you?
It's Desmond Trufant.
Go! What the? I can't wait till they put out new cards, bro. Cause all these niggas is fucking slow. You saw that shit? I caught a pick and niggas. He got rocked. This nigga's ass.
Here in Orlando, and check in with the coach at REA Sports halftime report.
Niggas slow as shit. All these niggas is fucking slow. I'm about to break my R2 trying to run.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Your team was at 95? I've been running this one play all game. He can't stop this shit for shit, man. Look.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Got him.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 43 yards.
I know he can't score me. I'm chewing clock. I know that shit for a fact.
So the big play
all these cars
the
slow as shit,
except for 30 now for
Tyreek
first
Hill
and
and
10.
fucking John Ross and shit.
A handoff, Barkley running left.
Touchdown, bitch.
And he's got some space here.
I don't know, to be honest. They're probably 80, 86, 85.
And his guys have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there.
Nah, it's because of
TDs
the team. They put everybody
and that
slow.
jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken in at the 1.
They caught that one pick 6. Don't know how to act no more. The fuck?
And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. This team nasty, bro.
First and 10 now from
This team nasty, bro. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. This team nasty.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Look. Oh, wow. I don't go for it. You caught that shit. You're gonna get fake shit sometimes.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back
I'm talking to this
question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Nope, sit down.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 to 39. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Now Mahomes steps away to his left.
Nope.
And it is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right.
He quitting. I'm running one play on offense. I told niggas I got all corners that can strap. Bye-bye. He mad as shit. I know he mad as shit. Niggas can't do shit. The fuck? How many more wins I need? 3? 3 more? Okay. That's all I'm doing from now on until somebody show me they can beat that shit. Just man niggas up. This draft easy. Well, I think it was Man 16 I put that shit. Okay, that's his top 3. No, that's not top 3.
My partner Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Sit down, bro.
They'll take this across the 25.
Let me see if he got
extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Do that shit. You gotta put a spy on his stupid ass. Shit, you got Russell Wilson. I do gotta put a spy on him.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Shit, Zeke.
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Now I got backs on the field. What you want to do?
On second down.
Keep on the counter. He's tripping.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size.
Thank you. That belongs to me. I see why you don't pass the ball.
It's Desmond Trufant.
I see why you don't pass the ball. First pass for the pick. Fuck.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill.
My turn to run the ball. Everybody doing this play now. I don't
to react to it and pull in the interception.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown.
He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Gilmore might catch it.
And a cutback right sideline.
Nope. Get off me.
Take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley,
so nice,
62 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell.
I don't like the way my shit.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is
Put
just
that shit down, bro.
isn't it? Sometimes
Put that shit
it's just
down,
the way you
bro.
have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Thank you. Patrick Pearson, thank you. The fuck? Niggas about to start quitting real quick. Niggas about to start quitting real quick. You tripping. That's why I drafted all corners. Just strap up. I don't need nobody else to do any work except for the corners.
He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Saquon Barkley running right. Powers through. He'll get it down to the 47. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
They'll run with Barkley. Oh, and I think he went backward.
Y'all can't block for Saquon no more? Y'all don't fuck with Saquon no more, son?
And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Wilson throwing again. And this is incomplete.
Keep throwing that shit away.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football, because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having to...
Appreciate it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety.
You watching it? You watching this shit?
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear?
Saquon's a monster. Saquon's a monster.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first 4.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The convention.
It's a foot race. The 40. The 20.
Oh my God.
He's down deep way before the quarter ends. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And a nice pick up there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
I couldn't block.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. Drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw again. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got him in. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there at 22. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's... And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Bro, every time,
taking
bro.
it in
Why
for
do
the
niggas
yard
fumble
out.
so much
And
in
the
this shit, bro?
Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Bum ass nigga back in the game, bro.
Wait, that's wide, 80. Mike 45. They get in with us.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is he?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
45 tonight, 45 tonight. Watch the screen, 50.
From the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Sanders has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. This is Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Wait, that 380. Nice, sweetheart.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll go to Barkley again. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
I got you. Pass it. 72. Hey, 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening, it's been their night.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Check right 54. Line 54.
On third down, Wilson. Going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Barkley. Stays on his feet. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, Alabama. Shadow. Go bandit. Hey, orbit. 45.
And the blitz does come. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, Tom.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Ozzie!
Shotgun now for Brady. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check right 45. Check right 45. 72. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Hey, 66.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
No. 258. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You get blocked, me. You get 88. 258.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. Over the middle to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside. Release made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Levante David in on the tackle. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First
and 10 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now it brings up a third down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
On third down, Barkley. It's a room to maneuver. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. We're scoreless after one. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 12 more yards there and another first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
They'll run with Penny. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. 18. Back one.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Left stop.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Saquon Barkley. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Brady. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now it's Peterson. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
I don't think any of us were surprised at it.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. 1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Nice. Set. Run 80. Run 80. Tight right. 3 down. 3 down.
Brady now on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Buying time to his left. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Check. Crop. Alpha. Crop. Younger.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys are able to strike for 6. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
This will be taken very short. Runs over, and it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we have reached, well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here, let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Carryover from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
On 3rd down, Brady. Flush to his right. Hard throw, incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
On the return is Peterson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Joe Mixon. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize the strategic football and situational.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A handoff to Barkley. Of what they needed, that brings up a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. To throw is Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check it.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown! A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Welcome back live to Orlando, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken in, and oh, that is going to be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough.
Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, look, some might say that football is a young man's fancy, so to speak, but don't tell that to these two quarterbacks because they come in here with a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL experience.
Hey, I like the Young Turks. I like the Baker Mayfields. I like the Patrick Mahomes. I like the Lamar Jacksons. But I do like